Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Up until the final day of the Super Bowl, we will remain in the year of the rabbit. February 11th is when the Super Bowl will take place. Once we encounter the Super Bowl crew, we will finally enter the Dragon's domain, which is essentially XRP's domain. Also, terrifying things can happen here that are even more out of this world than 2020. Take 2020 as an example. The U.S. bankruptcy documents are in our possession. Chapter 11 paperwork has been filed in the U.S. Chapter 11 also includes a voluntary section. The case number was available to us. This document was officially signed by Trump in the United States Bankruptcy Court, Tallahassee Division, which is located in the Northern District of Florida. The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, has stated that the American people are the legitimate creditors of the indebted nation, stemming from the National Bank Emergency Act of 1933 and the borrowing of gold. I believe this is going on because we recently had an event on the debt clock, which is the base currency for hidden wealth assets. We have a total of $166 trillion in hidden wealth, which is equivalent to $496,000 in assets per citizen. Because of this, can we see this happening at this time? Things are not looking good. Just the interest payments alone are $3 trillion, and there are $2 trillion in structural deficits. The next recession will add another $4 trillion, and he estimates another $12 trillion. Lots of wars are likely to break out in the next 5 or 6 years. But seriously, this can't go on forever. And the crash will occur long before 2030. Here we have the US dollar, which serves as a fiat currency, and we can explain what happens when it goes to clubs. Sellers of a fiat currency's debt are a telltale sign that the value of the currency is about to plummet. To purchase such massive amounts of debt, the government's central bank has to create new money. As that is happening. To put it simply, those are the most crucial signs. Just so you can witness it once more, I intend to sell the debt again in order to create a significant imbalance between supply and demand, not to mention the fact that the government's financial institution must step in and purchase the unmarketable debt. When all three of these factors come into play, as they inevitably will when a currency depreciation occurs, the effect is magnified. It has been a timeless masterpiece. It's quite disturbing. There is insufficient funds in the bank when they arrive. Therefore, they will have to print more money to cover the shortfall. And hyperinflation is the inevitable outcome. The United States will experience the same collapse as Rome, and the dollar will lose all of its value. In one of our earlier videos, we discussed this transaction and how it may be connected to the current US Trump situation, the bankruptcy, and the adoption of XRP by Trump. It is also possible that this transaction pertains to Fort Knox, which is part of the U.S. Army and contains all of the U.S.'s gold reserves. Because of our 2017 900,000,000 XRP purchase, it is possible that the U.S. Army is sitting on billions upon billions of XRP. For the last 3 years, thousands of unidentified, unscreened migrants have been entering the country illegally and being released daily. Some of these individuals may pose a threat to society. This is a major issue, then. President Trump has recently made the request that any state governor who is willing to do so send their National Guard troops to Texas, in order to stop the flow of illegal funds across the border. After Biden caused the border crisis, Trump fixed it. Instead of the usual cash deposits for commercial releases, the latest tenant for Wall Street broke with tradition and paid 176,332-ounce bars of 9.9% pure gold as a security deposit. This was a first for the Trump Organization. Since we are returning to a callback system, this is essentially mass for gold. In my view, this was an organized affair. Look at this video that Trump made. It shows that they are moving towards a system that is backed by assets, specifically gold. Totally barbaric. Touching the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is strictly forbidden. And then there's Donald Trump. These men clearly have a strong friendship. In the background, we see Donald Trump casually touching the Crown Prince, and just like on CNBC, we have Pascal discussing the chatty global US military operations. Consequently, in the year 2024, according to reality, this storm will hit in the year 2024. We have a worldwide operation underway to bring down the deep states, and President Trump's presidency is our payback for the high treason and femicide committed by corrupt members of the World Health Organization's executive branch. This is the 119 number confirmation by CNBC on January 9 of the complete destruction of the globalist deep state. The video ends there. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.